Get some ants in there. Bring some babies around.
Keep it open to do that and to close it.
Where's Brian Kempton? Jenny, you really need him.
Put it in backwards.
See that? Where's my hand? I'm gonna go help him.
But descending roots are...
I'm gonna help him with my hands.
Yeah, wait till you get all the tools out there and you can go give it a
Alright,
scratch.
cut this.
Scratch his back.
Cut that one. Right here.
Is that one circling?
Yeah. Let's see what the orientation
I'm gonna put some dirt in there. I'm gonna help him with the dirt.
You guys that haven't, if you've done some other root work, if you go to Gilman's website, you can see a lot of this. University of Florida. But see, these are circling roots.
We've run into
If we don't take those off from the side of the orientation closest to the tree, they will continue to go around. If I cut it on the wrong side, it'll just grow back and keep going around.
And even if they did start to go around out, do you remember Up by Roots? Who was it? Up by Roots seminar. James Irvin's Up by Roots.
I'm gonna help him with the dirt.
That 36-inch box go up, and you can see the containers at each level.
We got another one right there.
He's got overlap.
Somebody has some pruners? She's not a planting crew either.
Take a lot of people brought their tools.
Well, I asked some in the truck.
You know what? I've got a saw,
So they're not
You don't mind?
but
You don't mind running 2 miles to get it?
no, it's in here actually.
Okay.
I think we have a root. Okay, there's another. This is called a descending root, and that will create a nice buttress.
Because he needs it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So
Hey, we got a saw right here.
this is a root
Here.
defect.
Here's your saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, give that.
Pull it all the way out, though. Fold that all the way out. There you go.
We're gonna
All right. We got a saw.
Okay.
We have saw.
Yeah.
Yay. Got it all.
Tree saw right here.
I am arborist.
Just a second. What I want to do, see this root here, I want to find which end comes from the middle of the tree. If I cut it on the wrong end, I really haven't done much.
That's right.
Cool. I was going to say, junior arborist right here.
Which way's up? With the root, right?
Oh yeah, there it goes, starting to go up.
You can tell how long this was boxed too by, you can see where it hit the edge of the box, had to do something, so it started curling around.
It should.
And Art, I was starting to say, even if that did start to curl back out, that curl's always going to be there. It's just going to get bigger around.
And if I cut it on the wrong side of the orientation, if I cut it here and it starts from here, it'll just grow back in the same direction and keep going. That's why I'm trying to determine which side it's coming from. I want to cut it on the proper side of the radius. I've been to 2 Gilman seminars in a month here. So.
Did anybody compass these trees? Well, without even, Where's it? So.
Oh, we're going to use your thing right down to the nubs, huh?
Yeah, you got some more on this side.
Yeah, I had a Swiss Army knife, but it's a little more delicate than that one. That looks perfect.
Everyone's probably jealous.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Watch your finger.
Yeah, I gotta find out if they handle it.
I know. This is the time-consuming part. Do you have any landscapers here?
Makes all the difference in the world.
Good. In my world, you guys are probably the exception, but in my world, 95% of landscapers wouldn't even bother doing this.
They'd have had this backfill.
It'd already been in the
It-
ground.
If it's underground and you can't see it,
Yeah. And you know, the deeper the better.
And it's a difference of a tree living. It's
Well,
half its potential,
in
maybe
10
10,
years,
20 years versus 100 years.
We don't do this in 10 years. We're going to be having to fix some problems.
Probably can't fix, huh?
So I charge 3 times what a landscaper will charge to plant a tree. And most of the time I can get it if I have a high value client. So I try to explain all that stuff first. Okay, you can see the taper now. So this root is emanating on this side from the middle of the tree. So I want to make sure that I cut before the radius starts to bend. You can get all this stuff on Gilman's website. It's the University of Florida. You get on that, it'll take you to his thing. He's really got interested. You know, he did all that pruning stuff. He's got that book, Illustrated Guide to Pruning. And now he's moved on. He's more excited about roots.
I remember on my botany class at UC Riverside that
Do we have to take this off?
Yeah.
Not really, because it's going to die, right?
Organic material.
That's what I'm saying. The most nutrient value in any tree is stored in the roots. I throw them in there.
Yeah, they said of all of botany, the roots are the last thing that's been studied. They know less about roots than any other part of the tree.
They're underground, no one's